Hey guys, it is Wednesday here in West Virginia, and I'm a day late on this video because I was going to do a Truckin' Tuesday, but the package did not show up until today, and actually by the time I make it and get it uploaded, you guys may not see it until Thursday. But I ordered a Hot Wheels Premium Car Culture box set from last year. I think it was last year. May have even been from 2022. It's the truck one. The one that came with the Horizon Hauler, the 78 Dodge Little Red Express, the Custom 62 Chevy pickup, and the Texas Drive 'em. I had the Texas Drive 'em at one point in time in my old collection, but I got rid of it. But I never had the Dodge, which really should have been the one that I went for first, but I don't know. I guess the Texas Drive 'em, because of all the hype on the Texas Drive 'em, it's probably the most popular truck Hot Wheels ever produced outside of the 83 Silverado. But actually, the Texas Drive 'em, I don't know, is still pretty popular. It's right up there with the 83 Silverado, in my opinion. But there it is on the right. And then the Little Red Express is in the middle, but it's actually labeled as the Midnight Express, I believe is what it says on the door. I'm hoping that's what it says on the door. Not Little Red Express because it's black. And then you have a 62 Chevy pickup, which is pretty popular nowadays too. When that casting was first launched, it wasn't so hot. Like, I don't know, it didn't trend too much, but about 5 years after it was out, it really started gaining traction with all the truck collectors. And then the Horizon Hauler. This is a hauler that is, in my opinion, not that good looking. I like the retro rig a little bit more. But what helps this one is the paint scheme and the Mooneyes logos on it. That helps sell this truck to a lot of collectors. So this is a pretty cool set. I'm really surprised it did not go up in value, but I actually got this cheaper than what I could have bought it for a year or two at Walmart. And it was only 22 bucks plus I think like $6 shipping, so with tax and everything, I got it shipped to my door for right around 30 bucks, give or take a few cents. So not too bad at all, because these are usually $27.97 plus tax at Walmart. So pretty much got it for the same price, but it was shipped to my door, so that's an added bonus. I didn't have to hunt for it or drive and look around for it. So anyways, we're gonna crack this guy open, and as I said, the main reason I got it is for this guy right there. And it does say Midnight Express, at least in that picture, so that's cool. I thought it did. I looked at it online. I thought it said Midnight Express, but you know how sometimes Hot Wheels is. They will do a movie car and then paint it a bunch of different colors that it should not be, just so they can sell more variations of it. So that's why I was kind of a little bit concerned, but it is the Midnight Express, so that is pretty sweet. I'm still trying to get another M2 Midnight Express, the one that came in the Dodge Truck 6 truck set. They were individually boxed, but you know what I mean, the ones that came in the Dodge sleeve with 6 different variations. I have one, but I want to get one that I can mod and take that drop chassis out from underneath it and put a stock 2-wheel drive chassis on it like the Little Red Express is. That way I can have 2 stock ones from M2. And so the 62 Chevy is Hot Wheels Surf Club, which is pretty cool, because this casting as a main line no longer has the surfboard, which is a disappointment. Texas Drive 'em has the bikes in the back, but they're not detailed. They never were when it came to retail releases. The only time you got some nicely detailed bikes was in the RLC variants. The 2 Real Riders ones, the one from back in 2012, I believe. It's blue and white, and then the one that was released in, I think, 2018 in a black and chrome with the 5 spokes. Very nice looking truck. Probably the best looking variant of the Texas Drive-em available. And there is your Mooneyes Horizon hauler. As I said, the only thing this thing's really got going for it is the paint job. I wasn't a fan of that hauler. So let's get this opened up and take a look at it. Grab a knife here and cut one end. And these boxes are really cool to have so that you can have them for pick opportunities and such. So that's another benefit about getting these sets. Usually I never keep the set. I guess the only sets that I kept were the Skyline ones, and I've done away with those once I decided just to go all Mopar and race cars. So but those were the only ones that I kept complete, but I still open them and put the cars in the display case. I don't know, I just never can leave them boxed up, and that's how it is with any of them that I buy, single pack, multi-pack. I just love to open everything. So these are held down by rubber bands around the suspension, which is cool because it's not going to hurt the paint, but they did put a rubber band around the back side of this truck, so if I was going to leave it boxed up, if I was a person collecting boxed up items, I would definitely at least open it and cut that rubber band. Because usually the surfboards don't fall out of these too often, because you got to pull out and up to get them to come out. And that rubber band is notoriously known for destroying the paint on these Hot Wheel vehicles, especially in the 100% stuff. I don't know about these box sets because they're too new to really know. So anyways, what I'm going to do is take a pair of scissors and cut the bands. Here we go. Get the Texas Drive-em out. Take a look at him. Looks good with these wheels on it. This is a new style wheel, in my opinion. I haven't seen these in 4x4s. It almost looks like a Centerline Convo Pro, but in white. Goodyear white letter tires. Paint job isn't too bad. Has detail headlights, which is cool. Detailed tail lights. No detail on the bikes, but at least they put detail on the lights. That's pretty sweet. And it has Ranger XLT, so the Texas Drive-em we know is really a Ford F100, F-150, whatever it was back in the 70s. But yeah, definitely a sweet, iconic truck from Hot Wheels. Then we're going to take out this guy here, the one that I was gunning for. This one you can get separate. A lot of people are doing exactly what I've just done. Yeah, there it is, Midnight Express in the nice black. Yeah, a lot of people are just separating the sets and they're selling these. You can get this truck for like between 8 and say $12. 12 bucks is a little bit too high in my opinion. And you have your Midnight Express, I think, in the back of the tailgate there. Come on, focus. And then we'll zoom in. Yeah, pretty cool. And the wood grain tampos are really, really nice on the Hot Wheels. They're nicer than like the wood grain that Auto World uses. Hot Wheels has some really nice looking tampos sometimes. Even on their lights on some of their premium car culture stuff, they had some really nice looking tampos. But anyways, back to the price of this truck. You can get them for like 8 to 12 bucks separate, but then you got to pay like $6 shipping. So you're going to have like, I don't know, even if you get it for $8, the $6 shipping, you're going to have like 14 to 15 bucks just in one truck. So I figure, what the hell, I'll buy the whole set and then part it out. Sell the other ones for $7, $8 a piece, and then have mine for $7 or so. So that's what I decided to do. Plus, it gives me a chance to take a look at all of them. and maybe even do some pics of some of these before I sell them. The Mooneyes hauler, I'd like to put my Tarmac Challenger Mooneyes LA show exclusive on the back of it and do some shots. Actually, right here on the beach, that background's pretty cool. So that'll do, so make some really nice pics. So yeah, there we have the Midnight Express, detailed headlights, marker lights, the tail lights and such. So very nice. And the Adventure 150 on the fender, pretty cool. So it's gonna go great. There's the two together, the Little Red Express from the 50th anniversary, and then the Midnight Express from this box set. They look cool together. So those are both of the Real Rider variants available from Hot Wheels. So this guy is in here a little bit different than the others. So let me cut this. I don't think he's got any kind of, no, nothing around the axles. But this is a good looking truck, actually. And we'll cut the tampos, or not tampos, the rubber bands. I got tampos on my mind. So anyways, there you go. And as I said, this doesn't just like pull up. It pulls back and then up. See how it's made? It's got that square slot thing. You push it in so it doesn't like just bounce out of there unless you really throw it around. So really there's no need for that rubber band in my opinion. And if they were that concerned, they could have just done a full blister over the thing and encased it in the surfboard would have never popped out like they had two of the Porsches done in the last Porsche box set. So this is very cool. It's got the Mooneyes on the cowl right behind the hood. Pretty sweet. Checkerboard tampo on the roof. Pretty cool. And detail headlights and tail lights. Big bow tie on the tailgate. Roll pan on the back and roll pan on the front too. There's no bumper. That's kind of a good looking truck. That's why I'm surprised this thing never trended before it did. Because like back in 2011 when it was a super treasure hunt, you could find them cheap. Now they're worth, I don't know, 50, 60 bucks I think for the super of this truck. So last but not least is the ugly duckling of the set, the Horizon hauler. And usually the haulers are never like that desirable in the set. The only one that I could say is desirable was the last set with the Porsches, the Volkswagen with the slide back. I think because of the paint. The paint job matches the not Boulevard, but the other culture German car set that had the T1 panel van. And that the Transporter, the T1 pickup matches that. But this one being Mooneyes, I'm going to say probably does, I know, or not does, but is desirable to some collectors. As I said, this thing, like from the side, like right there, if you cut out the grill, it does kind of look like an old Ford. I don't know, like F450 or something, the big cabs and stuff, but with this inverted front end and such, I don't know, it's just really weird looking. If it would have been flat in the front, I think it would have looked better. But that inverted front end is weird. But anyways, you set him here, you put this guy on there, because he's got the moon on the cow. They look pretty good. So, get the Little Red Express out of there so nobody gets confused. So, there are your trucks from this box set. Hope you guys enjoyed this close-up look, and I will be posting these up for sale. Not the Dodge, obviously, I'm keeping it, but these other three will be up for sale on eBay. I'll post a link in the video description to one of them, and then if you're interested too, if you have my account on IG, message me there. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll be back again on Friday for another Crack It Open video for Free It Friday.